Hello, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Let's spend some resin real quick. Have I fought this guy? Nope. I was looking up where the Hydra Oculi are, and I think it should be pretty easy to get them. Okay, no one's doing this. Anyone doing the child domain? Yes. It's time to attack real fast. Time to eat.
せっかくのチャンスだ。本気を出して俺を楽しませてくれ。投稿も一つの選択だよ。俺は敗者に優しいからな。終わってちゃう。
Overacting Grandmaster.
借りなく火を読み違えてもらう。治療は僕にお任せを。木を読み違えてるよ。風少しは成長したようだ。褒めてあげよう。風の赴くままに。無駄だ。
Okay, the agenda for today is to continue the Lemuria world quest. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, that'll do for now. Let's see ya. Okay. Let's start collecting some Hydra Oculis. There's 3 on the surface and 6 underground. So it should be pretty straightforward. I like the guitar in this. It's very nice. Oh, and the French has to kick in. That's fine too. Where's this one? Ah, I see. Also found like a readable where marked. So maybe we could read that. Don't know. That was there all along. Okay, that's all the surface done. Let's set it up. Not vibro crystals. It's always vibro crystals. Yeah, this is like the third time. Last day of Remuria. After learning the true identity of Monsieur O's, you decide to go to the Sea of Bygone Eras to track down Boethius. Yep. Don't worry, I know where he is. Okay, it's right here. And apparently, I was just running around here and I dug up a chest. This ancient piece of paper came with it. The eye of the springs beheld, reached the corner's apex, gazing at the distant island of pouring pearls, facing the heart of the mountains. Giuliano, an ordinary villager. Okay, the eye of the springs beheld, reached the corner's apex, gazing at the distant land of pouring pearls, facing the heart of the mountains. I'm gonna look at the island of pouring pearls. I wonder where that would be. Let's take a look first. I kind of wish that it was part in your inventory so you don't have to come down and look at it again. But I'm pretty sure I think it's a institute, right? Pouring pearls. The secret treasure hunting thing, I believe. Island of pouring pearls. I mean, would water count? As I know it's not those. At the apex. I assume it's up there. And then mountains. Gotta face towards the mountains. I'm really lost. You know what? Maybe I'll do it later. It might take me a while to actually figure this little riddle out. Eye of the springs beheld. Is it talking about this? Is this the spring? Reach the corner's apex, gazing at the distant island of pouring pearls, facing the heart of the mountains. That's so vague. Corner's apex. Distant island of pouring pearls. I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, let's go down here and grab the hydroculus as we come by them. Should be 6 in here. Hopefully I actually remember the voices I gave these guys. Although I don't think it would be too difficult to recall. I know why, but Paimon's the easiest to remember and the most distinct, I guess. Maybe that's why it's easy to remember. Cause it's so distinct. Nah, I don't think I can go through there yet. Okay, I need to do this. Alright. Monsieur O's. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Cassiodor. Pet him. You're getting carried away, aren't you? What will I do with you? But he likes it. No, fine, if it's you doing it. This still feels weird. Why are you so persistent? He's gained trust with us. That's why he's letting us pet him more. What level is this? It's probably not inseparable, but the level before it. I ask of the Lost Grimoire. Let's see it. Lost Grimoire. A strange book of magic that has, by the symphony's power, calmed down at last. If you have the chance, you might want to return it to its shelf. How about this one with the Hydroculus hiding behind it? Never mind, I got another one. I want to play it? Play. Oh, I gotta pause it. Alright, and pause. Fantastic. Oh shit, why did I open that? That doesn't matter. You know what? Keep playing. I'd rather the blue barrier than books flying out from nowhere. Alright. Alright, gotta submit. Okay, there's a chest in here. Oh. Ruggerio's notes 1. The Golden Hunter knows far more about Remuria than I expected. According to historical records, the Mashise Hunters should have first become active a few decades after the fall of Remuria. By which point, the concept of Lock Knights had completely died out in Fontaine. No matter the dramatic adaptation, none would put the Mashise Hunters, Remuria, and Lock Knights together. But these concepts simply do not belong to the same era. Even a 5-year-old child would not commit such a grave error. So what happened to the Lock Knights? Yet none of what he discussed seemed to have anything to do with the Golden Troop. But instead was, indeed always was, about ancient Remuria. Hey fam. I have a theory that I dare not raise with him directly. Perhaps the Golden Hunter, I was about to say slumber, is not the devout orphan called and chosen by Egeria, but is in fact one of the last Remurian remnants. The only problem with this theory is that it cannot explain his immortality. I indirectly broached the issues of the Lock Knights with him. I couldn't discern his expression, but he seemed reluctant to discuss the topic. Quite surprising after all, that his commonly said the first Mashise hunters to follow him were the heirs of the Lock Knights, such as Esther and Walter. Could it be that they were like him? No matter what, according to him, the priority now is to stop blank awakening from the seals. And as for these historical questions, they can be left for a later date. It's probably Elenas. No? I think Elenas came a little bit after the Mashise hunters. Oh, I'm not sure which might be Remurio or even Boethius. Anyway. Oh. You know what? You can keep the chest. I'm out of here. Let's seal it back up. Oh, dang it. I want to seal it back up. It would have been funny. Oh well. I don't think he has anything new to say. I already said everything. Let's get this show started, shall we? It's down here. I mean, I could grab that, but maybe later. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Pet him. Tail. Still feels weird. Why are you so persistent? Pendant. As for this thing, the Sebastos, never mind. We'll talk about it next time. Alright, let's go. Head to the Sea of Bygone Eras. Really now, not even a trace of civilization remains. Well, no need to wax nostalgic then, let's head over. Or something. I don't know. I want a pet. Pet. Dang it. Ancient engravings. Okay. By order of Dominus Boethius, exalted Harmost, and in accord with the most sacred, beneficent symphony of our great Sebastos, the Initium Iani are to be shut from today on. No one enters and no one leaves. Initium Iani. Huh. For the Empire, for our God King, for human civilization. Cool. Going even deeper. The narwhal is here.
A strange glowing fish. Pomodoro never we run into.
Oh, doesn't matter. I don't even know what she said. Alright, let's go. Continue onward. Gonna swim with me? Ah, we're chasing down the fish. Oh, the narwhal. After him! Monsieur O's. Oh. Is that a fish that's tied down there?
Whoa! Looks just like that glowing fish we saw before. There's still weird things tangled around the top nearby. What the heck is going on? Papa's getting more and more confused.
I've heard this voice in a dream before. I can't remember his name anymore, though. Yes, you must have met him in the Sebastos' dream, did you not? Scylla, a fell dragon who once served the Sebastos. He was subdued and sealed here by Boethius.
Eh? Mr. Super Brew subdued an evil dragon? Paimon didn't think he could do something that amazing.
Well, fell dragon was the name they gave, but it was no more than a bishop that was a teensy bit stronger than normal. After all, no new hydro dragon could be born so long as the mistress of many waters hibernated in the deep seas. Oh? Why is that the case? I never thought that bishops could get this large. Speaking of which, isn't Nuvalet...
That's right! Nuvalet's the Hydro Dragon, isn't he? That doesn't mean that this guy is way older than even him, does it?
A new dragon of water has already been born. Then again, it has been a long time since even the former mistress of many waters passed. So much time has passed. In any case, the evil dragon Scylla was once the Sebastos' friend, but he revolted at a critical juncture in the showdown between us Remurians and the Fontanians. So he joined the Fontanians. Shouldn't you rescue him then, because he was on your side? At that time, Scylla led the brutal dragonborn to Makimos, intent on breaching the inner city, Capitolium, where the Sebastos resided. Makimos? I heard people talking about that in town.
Yeah, the people in town were always talking about some Makimos and a bell tower or something.
Correct. Makimos is the outer city of the capital. But should the fell dragon wish to enter the inner city, he must pass through the Initium Iani. That is the barrier separating the inner and outer parts of the capital, and the symphony weaved by the Sebastos and the musicians, which covered all of Remuria, passed through the Initium Iani and its golden waterways. Boethius and his legions used this fact to shut the Initium Iani, thus finally sealing the evil dragon. Something's not right about that story. The dreamscape from before, back then. Celia should have come and seen Remus before. The one dressed in blue. Perhaps Celia sought to go before the Sebastos' throne, but such an opportunity is now forever lost. Afterward, the evil dragon sank alongside Remuria, and the Sebastos too was lost, remaining so to this very day. Did you recall something, Tabibito? It all feels a bit muddled. That is true. I only heard tell of events after it had all transpired myself, having not been in the capital when the disaster struck. Then none knew just what had happened to the Sebastos. I feel that we can only learn more by proceeding further. The large glowing fish that we saw in the castle must be the thoughts that escaped from fissures in Scylla's stony cell. You want to free him? I fear he has already taken notice of our presence. Having been sealed here for so long, Now that he's finally sensed outsiders, he will naturally find a way to lure us in. Doesn't seem like a bad guy.
So that's it. Hang on a minute. You said that the way to Domus Aurea is through those gates or something. But hasn't Boethius shut them already? Doesn't this mean there's no getting through?
Yeah, unless we open it again. But how? This will prove quite tricky, yes.
Well, there's gotta be a limit to how rude you can be. What's with this I'll wait for you at the Domus Aurea nonsense when you won't even leave the door open, huh? You know, why don't we find some way to break the seal on the evil dragon and get the former foe he beat to break the door down for us?
Sounds like a great idea. No, how could we do such a thing? I mean, that is one of Remuria's nemesis. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, no? But Remuria's long gone, no? Yeah.
That's right. It's been so long. For all you know, he might have decided to turn over a new leaf and be a nice dragon.
But he's still a dragon.
Come on, so what? Even if he is a dragon, he might be the reasonable kind we can talk with. We've got experience in dealing with dragons, don't we, Tobibito?
Indeed. Oh, there was that time with the Valen. We had a little run-in with Ashtaha. We encountered a pep in the desert.
Yep, that bit where he kicked up a stormy monster while under the influence of a curse. We had a big fight because of it too. Those examples weren't very convincing, were they? Come on, Aussie. No amount of suspicious looks gonna suddenly give us better options.
I know. You're right. Let's give it a try. The seals that bind the evil dragon seem to be connected to 3 locations. Let us begin by removing the chains in those 3 places. Nice. Initium Iani. Hortus Energetus. Eugitus. Symphonia Sine. Oh, whatever. What's that noise? The hell is that? Oh, wants me to play a melody, huh? I'll play a melody for you. And stop. The auric anglerfish. Pause, soundwave at the tails. Oh, it literally has a chest inside. And protected his tail. Okay. Swaying eels in the coral reefs. Hello, Monsieur O's. Oh, is something hiding amongst the corals? Door. Okay, you guys can stay there. I'm out of here. It's time to play. It's time to stop. Okay, it doesn't affect them. As expected. What's this? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's the trail. Of course. Investigate. I see.
Looks like there are a lot of golems here. Be careful. They're coming right at us.
Come on, you want to activate too? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let us do it.
やめろ。小さな痛みは強い励みとなる。
最後の警告だ。オーラをいただきますわ。
やひゃマジかよ。
武器を捨てろ。オーラをいただきますわ。
Nameless golem.
投降しろ。よいしょ。
とどろけ。
開運召喚。
ひゃややふんへい
最後の警告だ。オーラをいただきますわ。
ひゃ
武器を捨てろ。
ほっはやはひゃふっはほっややひゃほっ
最後の警告だ。
Dominus Cassiodor. Dominus Cassiodor. Is that you? It is you. Just as I thought, you've finally returned. I was ordered to guard this fortress, but the cruel bishops and attacks of the barbarians were simply too much for me. So I was forced back step by step until I arrived here. It seems as though many, many years have passed since then. What tidings from beyond? Were we victorious? What is talking? Is that so? Then we lost. He gathered that by him not saying anything. I am sorry. Do not say such things, Honored Dominus. I had already imagined this day might come when I joined the Sebastos' legions. Did the Sebastos not say that he wanted to lead us to break the shackles of Fortuna? But is doing so that simple? After all, what we struggle against is fate itself, and defying fate is a feat beyond even the greatest of the gods. In the end, all our efforts were in vain. Nay, say not so, Dominus. We took up arms against divine destiny, and our deeds challenged the laws of heaven. We resisted that prophecy, resisted it most valiantly. Though we failed in the end, someone must have betrayed us, led us astray. Still, the outcome no longer matters. Come what may, our deeds shall be carved into this world's history.
Hey, why do you just fall over like that? Can stone people also just suddenly faint?
I still do not know his name. It appears his history has now reached its conclusion.
Wait, that's so sad. Has he just been fighting here all these thousands of years?
But now he is finally at peace. Let us continue onward. 3 chains wrapped around 3 stone pillars. Use the power of the symphony. Due to a lengthy passage of time, the stone pillars will sometimes become overgrown with vines, making them unable to resonate with the symphony. Remove the vines first, then remove the chains. Quickly, undo the chains here. Alright. Play. He's definitely going to be a friend, right? I also forgot there was this ancient engravings. I, Aetius, and my sister, Placidia, did not perish of illness, but fell resisting the traitorous dragonborn as they came to the city gates. Legio 6 had not a single deserter amongst its ranks, nor did any disgrace the name of our benefactrix. We guard this palace, just as we followed Urgitia to pacify the northern barbarian border and deliver unto them civilization. We chose civilization and death. There is no greater honor than to die defending civilization. Play, comrades, play the grand verse, for all that is noble and glorious, and in the name of our benefactrix. So was that the nameless one? Aetius? What are you doing over here, Monsieur O's? I almost missed you. Those souls, the shadows of the past lingering here. If we can defeat Boethius, perhaps they too can at last find peace. Pen him! My soul is not imprinted on it. How should I explain this? That's for the... yeah, whatever. Did you notice something? Yes, this does indeed contain ichor. Is that Sebastos' soul in there? King Remus? Huh. What will I do with you? Anyway, let's actually talk. Why would their souls? Obsession? Delusions. Regardless, the bodies created by the Sebastos offered us a sanctuary to which we could flee. Just as he hoped, the sea will steal neither our souls nor our lives. But it is because of this that our souls have become all the heavier. Rather than my kin now being trapped beneath the depths by the symphony, it is more accurate to say that they, like Boethius, are bound here by their own obsession. A pitiable fate. It's nothing. Alright, if there is anything you wish to know, do not hesitate to ask me. I think he says that every single time, so I'll keep asking him that. Just in case he doesn't repeat it. Anyway, let's get at it. What? One Prima Gem? Oh wait, that's from viewing the tutorial, of course. I was like about to say, it's like, did I get a Prima Gem just by investigating something? Maybe if I go up here, I'll be able to talk to, what's his face? Cassiodor or Monsieur O's. Should be here, right? Hello? Monsieur O's? Monsieur O's? Washer Octopus. These underwater creatures have achieved a marvelous symbiosis with the conscious left behind by ancient civilization. And they constantly play ancient melodies. They seem to come in various colors. You can resonate with the orange washer octopi by pressing to unleash pause soundwave. You cannot do so with blue ones. You must be interacted with by other means. And they're a bit different than the all-devouring narwhal. Similar colors though. Yeah, they don't have the horn at the front. Anyway, can't believe there's no Monsieur O's around here. Or maybe he is just missing him. Oh wait, there he is. Yeah, I knew he was here. Hey, Monsieur O's. I still have many concerns. If upon his release he should prove as brutal as he was back then, it will be difficult to subdue him once more. Alright. Let's go this way then.
Looks like being tangled with some kind of strange plant.
The ancient creatures within this region of water have been under a continual influence by the golden melodies. We can use the power of the symphony to interfere with the whatever. Use the power of the music box, yes. I see. I already know. Alright, you can stop right there. I believe it's good here. Alright, one more area. Oh no, you don't. Stay right there. There we go.
Now we just need to go remove the remaining chains.
Yes, super simple, you see. Oh, what's your O's? Hello. The chains wrapped around that stone pillar. The power of the symphony should be able to loosen their grip. Play. Oh, what's this? Now you gods shut down the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword of Remus was cut the threads of fate. Once land and seen like have been conquered. shit. I wonder if this is Boethius. Imperator, are you alright? Are you dreaming again? Ah, so noisy. What's going on? The people have gathered in your great hall. I believe they have questions for you, Imperator. Recently, the melody of Phobos has been interrupted many times, and so they have many concerns regarding this. I have no choice but to do this. I trust your wise judgment, naturally, and I have heard something of the recent happenings. Is something wrong with Phobos? Phobos has planned routes for everyone, such that humanity as a whole can attain happiness. There should be no issues, not when we have the aid of Sibylla's nearly limitless powers of calculation. Sibylla's. But I heard cries of sorrow within the music. Did someone secretly alter the musical score of Phobos? No, none can do that except myself and the other Harmosts. Or is this Boethius? Now Boethius dressed in red. Could it be that the prophet had hidden something from us? Impossible. Has she not already sacrificed her very life for the cause? The veracity of her prophecy has been validated by the Mistress of Waters. She would have harbored no such selfish designs. Or perhaps it is precisely because she had no desires of her own. So this was where I was standing. Okay. Today, all people rely on Phobos to make judgments and decisions for them. If something were to go wrong with it, the citizens fear that all would descend into chaos. Was this the Akasha? I need to go to where those who cling to blind faith are. For this reason, I must grant you free will. Is that to say that you wish to separate my melody from the grand symphony as a contingency against mishaps? No, it is still too early. I fear my soul is still unable to withstand such great fate. I believe in you. But from now on, you shall no longer be part of we. I understand. I have resolved myself. If this is your wish, Imperator, I shall see it done. Oranopolis, the city of the future. Call yourself by this new name. After Blank has departed, he passed through golden corridors, and the sounds of people in debate grew closer. The area grows quiet, but only by little, when you reach the central podium of the main hall. That's probably, Oranopolis. That's probably Cassiodor. Oh, Monsieur O's. There is Boethius. Oh, great Sebastos, please give us your instructions. Many have been unable to hear the Phobos' melody as of late. The people are frightened. Imperator, frightened and confused. Our grand plan was proceeding as normal. The barbarians skulking in the shadows were being eliminated one by one, and the polluted waters were cleansed by Ica. Yet, my Imperator, you plan to call a halt to our noble war without cause or reason? Why have you done this? I exercise my own judgment in the matter, and they seem to stand with him. Great Sebastos, I do not mean to challenge your authority, but I believe that you have shown them sufficient mercy already. They have brought glorious harmony to the land. The gates of Remuria are open to all who wish to join in our golden order. But what have they done? They have destroyed our towers and slaughtered our musicians. Their blighted souls are unworthy of any salvation. We cleanse their barbarous lands with blood, and order and civilization shall sprout after the destruction. For such ignorant savages, this was the highest mercy that can be granted to them. Granted them. That is not what I meant. But there should not be even a sliver of shadow under the sun. Is that not also your great ideal? If I may, Imperator, I believe that this is the wish of all citizens of Remuria. Sebastos, please, give the order. Defiled are all those who dwell in Kapot.
What's going on with you, Tomito? Now it's on the time to rest. Hurry up and unchain those shackles.
You saw it again, didn't you? The Sebastoses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewind. Watch that. Give me a sec. Oh, where is it? Defiled are all who dwell in Capitolium. If blood will not wash this land clean, how shall guiltless flowers again bloom? I wonder where the first inscription was. Here it is. Oh, you gods, shut tight the brass gates of the heavenly city. The sword Remus has cut the threads of fate, and once land and sea alike have been conquered, all that shall remain in the path to the skies. Nice. Alright, let's open her up. Oh. I lost my abilities. Surely he should be free by now. It's just one tether. It's just the one tether. I'm gonna try and grab this teleporter first. If it's even around here, it's probably not right. Oh no, it is. More battle, huh? But it's down here. Shouldn't interfere with me. Hey you. Yes, you gibbering imbecile. Why do you delay? Even do we waste away the treasure won't move itself, surely. The dude they call idiot. Nay, sir. It's just that they are simply too heavy. They've been at this all day. Yet there's still so much left. Where then is the intrinsic merit in feeding that project the size of yours? It's treasure, you brute, treasure. Of course it's heavy. Wait a minute. Is this the event, the thing that we saw play out at the front when we first arrived at Petrichor? I believe so. Besides, we confiscated all these treasures from those accursed barbarians, did we not? Leaving such wealth in the hands of those insects who live like swine and mongrels would be a terrible waste. But sir, don't you think we should have brought a few more ships if we want to haul this back to Remuria? That'll be too heavy for the ships, but I'll leave you behind then. What are you, slow? Imperial cargo ships are not to be used for such a thing. Well, why don't we destroy what we cannot carry? Better than having it fall into the hands of these savages.
It's just Paimon, or have we heard this conversation before?
Sounds like when we first arrived in Petrichor. It's that bit with the treasure hoarders all over again.
Yeah, those unlucky adventurers we drove off before were saying similar stuff. Feels like this round's worse than the last two. Is it possible they were turned into golems after the boat they were on sank? That's so creepy.
Probably not. Esther. Are you of Legio 9? What are you doing here? Should you not have been ordered to retreat to Fort Charybdis? Hey Esther, don't you dare ruin our fun, you hear? These barbarians are less of a threat than dead fish anyway, so just let us have our fun messing about here for a while longer, won't you? Would you? These treasures. I don't know what orders your Harmos gave you. But did the Sebastos not order us to subdue these ignorant tribes and free them of fate's shackles? Those orders do not include such clearly criminal deeds. Surely you jest. The orders of our commander, mighty Dominus Boethius, were indeed to punish these savages harshly. And besides, we have received no punishment. That means that both Phobos and the Sebastos, our imperator, approve of our actions. So what's all this talk about crimes? Are you trying to start trouble? But...
There's another Esther here? Well, aren't things getting weirder by the moment?
It appears that it is time to answer that question of yours. Yeah, their memories got uploaded into those adventurers. The Esther you met in town must be a descendant of Remurians. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, as I theorized before. I speculated. His ancestor must have followed me to join the new nation all those years ago, becoming an ordinary Fontanian. As such, the symphony that has stolen these Fontanian souls would not affect him. But in turn, the melody that records his ancestors' memories had nowhere to go, and so attached itself to that statue.
So, you mean that the Esther here is Town Esther's ancestor? The real Esther the Quick-Witted? What about the others?
Just wandering souls, lost in their memories. Let us go have a look. You walk up together with Monsieur O's.
Hello there, Esther.
Oh, we can just talk to them? Yes, hello. And who are you exactly? You do not appear to be Remurians. Are you savages then? Just a passing traveler. Oh, I can get pretty savage. Now this is a battlefield, and you put yourselves in great peril. You should leave this place, regardless of who you are. Esther, it is I. It has been a while. You don't remember me? Skies above. It's you, Dominus Cassiodor. You so rarely appear in this form that I almost fail to recognize you. And as for these two, are they your attendants? You can just take that to be so. Actually, I'm his owner. Yeah, like I'm Paimon's owner. Huh?
Hey, Topito, stop complicating things further. Don't worry, he was just joking. Essay, so please continue.
Still, Dominus Cassiodor, what brings you here? Did the Sebastos not send you to... Damnation, I cannot remember. Am I in some dream? That does seem to be the case. Surely you jest. The Sebastos must have assigned you some secret mission again, or else I am an ignoramus. You guessed correctly. Speaking of which, why are the Legionnaires of Legio 9 guarding those chains? The chains? You mean the treasure, yes? I believe them to be the spoils of war. Though the Sebastos views war as naught but a sad necessity in fulfilling our grand aspirations, and has long outlawed such brutal behaviors. You know as well as I that they have become commonplace nonetheless. We are on the path of darkness, though none perceive it. Dominus Cassiodor, what has happened? Phobos was meant to bring us happiness, but all I feel is a pain I cannot name. I, too, am searching for the answer to that question, but it appears that we will have to deal with the problem at hand first. Seems like they caught wind of us. Indeed. Still, those are our legionnaires, so let us solve things peacefully, if we may. Legionnaires, huh?
Legionnaires of Legio 9.
Huh? Who are you? Estes' little helpers? That we are. We are special envoys of the Imperator, Sebastos. We are Cassiodor's retainers. Now he's our retainer. We are special envoys of the Imperator, Sebastos.
What kind of rank is that? Well, that's not completely wrong. We're with Dominus Cassiodor.
It seems you two have quite the penchant for acting. Dominus Cassiodor, you say? I heard that the Sebastos has sent him to Aramorica. America? Aramorica. Has he returned so soon?
Well, the one next to us is, in fact... Whatever the case, we have come to survey the frontline regions.
Right, I figured as much. I mean, we haven't gone to Fort Charybdis with the main body of troops. But we are the rear guard, so some final cleanup is well within our range of duties, eh? Is this also a command from Phobos? Well, it should have guided our every move, but since coming here, there have been many times when we could not hear its melody. As such, we've fallen back on Dominus Boethius's directives. Ah, that impudent fellow. The Sebastos does not permit the harm of innocent people. Yeah, that's right. Innocent, you say? Yes, he did task us with helping these vulnerable humans before the war began. But our actions have the tacit approval of Phobos. Could its decrees ever be in conflict with the sacred word of the Sebastos? Phobos could have made a mistake as well. Yet you are not receiving the melody. Yeah. Well, that is true enough, but in what can we place our trust if not Phobos? Surely it would not stand idly by were we to diverge from the correct path. Phobos is a perfect creation. I counsel you, as a Remurigan, to not doubt its directives. Perfect, Nothing is truly perfect. Phobos' silence signifies rejection. Yes, that is possible. How did I not consider that? Could our rash actions have caused Phobos to cease guiding us? If so, then it bodes very ill. Yeah, it doesn't want to guide you because you've strayed from the path. Very well, you speak true. We must reconsider our actions. In truth, I do not know how things came to this. There's been a strange feeling in my heart since this war broke out. We were meant to pursue freedom and happiness, but Phobos led us here instead, step by step. So Phobos wanted them to kill everything, and plunder, and do all these negative things. Which was not the intended purpose, of course. Has something gone wrong? What could it be? Because Boethius changed it. If you meet with the Sebastos upon your return, please apprise him of our circumstances and our doubts. You'll be doing us a truly great favor.
Don't worry, we will.
And last, we finally get to those two to withdraw. Now, Nanshisha's way of removing the final chain, or whatever. Dig. Oh, nice. Oh, there's more to this place, huh? Oh, and that engraving. You coveted the glory of Lugdunensis. Lugdunensis. And yet raised the city to the ground, fashioning shackles for her. Thornus. Just what manner of the barbarian damsel shall be your spoils of war after you murdered her lover? What manner of youth oils your body with luxurious perfumes while filling your cup with fine Peturian wine? Since the inevitable death following your footsteps has finally caught you, plunging with you into eternal decay? I was reading that, but I wasn't. Whatever. Let's unlock this. Oh, he's standing there as well. I don't want you O's. Let us continue onward. It is time to end this story of the past. So what's the deal with you and Esther? As you have seen, he was a friend of mine, and one of the survivors of Remuria's destruction. In later days, he followed me into the newborn fontaine, and was laid to rest there. But didn't he ascend? Didn't he become one of the stone golems? Wasn't he immortal? The spring waters responded to us. We were entrapped in rock, just as it did ordinary Fontanians, and he had children of his own, building a family there. Spring waters. So that process was reversed somehow. His bloodline became joined to that of Fontaine, and all came to forget that he was no ordinary mortal. A good fate, no? Okay, it's time to pet him. Tail. Yeah. You're getting carried away, aren't you? The token was given to me by the Sebastos. It is as important to me as life itself. As long as this remains, Boethius cannot be said to have complete mastery over the symphony. As long as it remains, you won't have mastery over the symphony? Is there a piece of the symphony in there? Hey, Esther. God King above, thank you, Dominus Cassiodor. In any event, it seems that this issue has been resolved. For now. Alright. Maybe he forgot how to move? I wonder. Will he start moving now? No. It's not. Oh, he is moving. And he's... Oh, it's joining with him. He's alive! It seems that you have resolved your previous problem. I suppose that means you'll be rushing ahead toward your next goal then. Yes, I'll be counting on you to take care of this place, Esther. Also, remember that it is better to trust the wisdom of your heart rather than handing all judgment of right and wrong over to Phobos or any Harmost. The Sebastos created Phobos to free us from our servitude to destiny, but the people's blind faith has led us into enslavement more frightful still. In the future, you may encounter a similar choice once more. I hope you will make the right decision when the time comes. When the time comes. Dominus Cassiodor, why are you suddenly speaking of such things? Still, I shall keep your words in my heart. I, Esther, shall uphold my own sense of justice. That is good. Farewell, Esther. I believe we shall meet again. Whatever. Head to where Scylla is. The Scylla, the Sibylla. Too many similar names. Is this gonna be like Elden Ring? Such warm ocean currents, free at last. Well now, little ones, hail you from the surface. I know not for what reason you have come to this deep water prison, but...
We aren't little anything. We're just way too big.
Paimon is little. Very well. Either way, you have broken the shackles that have bound me for millennia. That places me in your debt. If there is any undertaking in which I may aid you, then speak. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
Paimon knew you'd be a reasonable guy. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and he's Tababito, and this is...
Probably just should say Monsieur O's instead of Cassiodor or whatever.
Actually, Paimon's not sure what you know him by, but we call him Monsieur O's.
Ah, Cassiodor. It is you. It has been a while, so you came back after all. But still, you are sadly late. A few thousand years, no less.
Oh, you think the big guy knows you, Monsieur O's?
I have nothing to say to you, despicable traitors. Speak not so rashly, mortal. We are dragonborn. We keep all our promises and betray none, which is more than can be said for your haughty race. Save your breath. It is worth less than a drowning mayfly. Your betrayal is undisputed. Were we not defeated in that war precisely because you turned against us? If we hadn't lost that war, our nation, the Sebastos, wouldn't have... You've been gone far too long, Cassiodor. The truth is not what you imagine. Though I suppose that a secret plan would not have been secret had its details reached your ears. Secret plan? My leading an army of bishops to assault the capital was, in fact, part of Ramesses' final secret plan. Oh, Rames wanted that, yeah. Changed his mind in the end. And he did all this to save his nation and people. A man of great moral character. That sounds preposterous. Had he gone mad too?
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Why would a ruler ask someone else to invade their own country?
And what, little one, would one such as you or I know of Ramesses' thoughts? Whatever the case, look upon this, Cassiodor. Even you should be able to divine its meaning. The guiding golden bees. Oh, they're flying around. They should only heed the call of the symphony. Why would the Sebastos bestow his power upon a savage dragon? Because they had an arrangement. Oh, you know much, little one. From where did you learn that? From memory scattered in the sea. You speak correctly. Yes, indeed. We did have an arrangement. But I failed him. I squandered his noble sacrifice. I could not make it to Domus Aurea in time, and so the waves devoured the whole city, and my kindred could not escape either. Lose-lose situation. How could such a thing be? If it is betrayal you speak of, then Boethius was the true traitor. Were it not for that lying devil, that deceitful rat, and his silver-tongued deceptions, how could a prince among dragon kings such as I, who once led our armies after the age of the ancient dragons, have been beaten so easily? Oh? Is he also a part Hydra sovereign? Like a Nouvelette? That devil first falsely claimed to have given up resistance on Ramesses' orders, saying that he had ordered the legions to cease resistance. Yet when we arrived here, he suddenly rose up against us. Now that I have had much time to think on it, I fear he must have learned of Ramesses' plan somehow, and thus was able to set up such an inescapable trap and lure me in, step by step. And thus did my flesh and blood turn to stone, and thus did it remain for millennia, to this day when you rescued me. Boethius knew perfectly well what a massive calamity his actions would bring about, yet he still... Could he have been trying to seize control over Phobos? Was that why he committed such sins? It seems that we don't have the full story yet.
So the guy who keeps calling others traitors was actually a traitor through and through? But why though? Are we gonna have to ask him? Papa doubts we get a straight answer.
So that loathsome, recalcitrant demon worm has yet to dissipate, has he? Oh, he wants his revenge.
Yeah, and he's stolen the souls of a whole bunch of Fontanians too. Rescuing them is actually the main reason we're here. He said that he'd wait for us within Domus Aurea. Well, he just said he'd wait for Monsieur O, so we're coming along uninvited. Not even leaving a door though. How rude of him.
The Nitium Iani, Though feeble tricks and smokescreens have been set to dismay us, but at the end of the day it's nothing more than a glorified stone door. I may have lost my physical body, but it is no great labor to take the little ones over to settle the matter. Watch closely, little ones. Hey, that's the door. What?
Oh, you're pretty reliable, huh, big guy?
Now we simply need to break these revealed stones one by one. If you are prepared, then let us go.
Well then, Monsieur Oz, are you ready?
Now that it's come to this, we have little choice.
Alright then. What about you, Tabubito? Ready?
Let's go. I need a moment to prep. Yeah, let's go. I didn't read it. He's literally doing the Neuvlet blast. Leave. Return to Nitium Yani. I want to talk to them, but whatever. There isn't much time. Keep up, little ones. Oh, the door's closing. Did it close on him? Oh, he made it through. Nice.
Phew, that was close. How dangerous.
Where's Paimon? Do we have to dodge while underwater? Oh, this is kind of sick. It is dangerous here. Stray not too far from me, for I shall protect you. Oh, he has a shield as well. Ding! Just about how I stand at the show.
Oh, careful.
What happens if he hit it? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, that was so close.
Not far from being left by this tiny body, but there's no need to take such a road to the capital.
There's other paths. You must tell me to come to this way.
Oh, go back to the outer face. Oh, okay. It's a total reset. Pass through the Nitium with Scylla. Can I talk to someone else? Hello, Scylla. Is Monsieur O's here? Hello? Monsieur O's? Probably not, right? Alright, fine. Let's go through. All ready, little ones? Let's go. Should we desire to open the stone door, we must shatter the stone seals. Charge! There isn't much time. Keep up, little ones.
Oh, that was close. How dangerous.
Oh, the bells. It's dangerous here. Stray not far from me, for I shall protect you. Fucking shields.
Ah, careful. Yeah, that was close.
Well, there are not only left for north of this tiny body, would there be need to suggest a road to the capital?
So there's other paths, but you can tell me how to come this way.
So sick. Unlike yours, once able to cross freely between different bodily forms,
I think you could do that. That's pretty awesome.
Why are you talking so much during this? God dang it. Do we really have to fly, swim towards these spikes? These stalagmites, stalactites, whatever?
Oh, look, Paimon can finally see the exit.
What would be cool if Paimon's riding Scylla? Like holding on and riding it? Oh, here it is!
Phew, we're finally here. And there's Domus Aurea. It looks more like a giant heart, though. Why are the Sebastos constructed like that?
Is into music, of course. Into instruments. Certainly seems well preserved. Completely different from all the ruins above. Yeah, actually has gold on it.
Yeah, it feels like this only just sunk.
Of course, this palace was fashioned from a giant ship. It was designed to be a titanic instrument on which the symphony was to be played. See those pipes extending outward? Though the symphony now lies broken, this was once how it would be broadcast to the four corners of the world. Oh, the strings are broken.
The whole palace is an instrument? The entire thing?
Do we have to repair it?
Then wouldn't this entire water body start vibrating if it were to play? It might get blasted apart like tofu if we get too close.
Meow meow. What is tofu? Oh, you gotta have it. You'll love it.
Wait, you've never had any, Aussie? Then it might be hard to explain. It could always take you to go have some next time. Wait, can cats even eat tofu?
I have no idea. The Eternal City indeed. Remus's will protects this place still, just as I expected. No wonder that brazen, shameless traitor has endured even till this day. Huh. I imagine that Boethius owes his survival of time's erosion to having laid low in the palace for all these millennia. And over those long years, he gradually mastered the power of Phobos.
Well, now that we're here, we should meet up with that rude guy. He might just be shocked to see us for all we know. Oh, you know?
In that case, let us part ways for now.
Huh? You're not coming along?
He's a bit big. You're not afraid, are you? You've been a great help already. Yeah, you're not afraid, are you? Ah! Why would you think that? I merely do not wish to see that particular one again. I wish to never again hear a word from that devil's mouth. His words are a sham, and shameful are his lies. See that you do not fall for them. Besides, I could not help you even if I came with you, for I am but a temporary occupant of this ichor-made body. No, it's an ichor-made body. Were battle to be joined, I would have no recourse. But you cannot change forms like a Monsieur Oath? Not that I would mind terribly, but no gain would salve the loss of his seizing the symphony that Remus bequeathed unto me. I was protecting the symphony. Let us part here for now. Though I cannot aid you in battle, I can use the currents to send you hence. Come to me should you need such aid. Regardless, let us meet again, once you have vanquished that traitor. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall have the chance to make amends for my past regrets. Prince of Dragonborn Scylla. Scylla was a prince over the Dragonborn in the distant past, and though he has lost his bodily form, he can still command the currents. When you get within a certain distance of him, you can summon high-speed currents to move to his side, interact with him and ask him to summon intense currents to send you to a target location. If you aim at specific targets when choosing where to go, he might have other things to say as well. Oh. It's like a tour bus. Phassalia's Rhapsody. You know what? I might just take you up on that. It's time for Tour Bus Scylla. I kind of want to go for this, but it seems to be underground, so it might be a bit deeper down. Head to Domus Aurea. Oh. The hell? I can just teleport there? You're so far away as well.
Bam.
Hey, Scylla. Take care not to fall afoul of his deception, Tokito. You sure you don't want to go with us? I fear that I shall be of little help. Come back once you have defeated that traitor. When that time comes, perhaps I too shall be able to amend my past regrets. Alright, we're good. Indeed. Come see me once you have vanquished that traitor. Summon the current. I want to see what this does. There was a creation of a usurper lord of humanity, still imbued with great ideals. To think that a demon now has mastery over it. Oh. So he looks at stuff, then he says something. So the whole structure, you'll talk about that. Okay. Change direction. Am I looking at the back of it? It's kind of like flying one of those things. There's mad believers of Collegium Phonoscorum once tried to incorporate non-human creatures under the control of the Golden Symphony. To this end, they built twisted creations. Thanks to the existence of the symphony, these wondrous creatures whose sources of sustenance is the power of music itself have evolved in the depths of the sea. Oh, and just fire a blast. Vishapko Cilia. Oh. Oh, this is actually firing me. Where's Scylla? Hey, buddy. We're gonna talk some more. Oh, just down there. Yes, the power of the symphony remains in this place. I can feel it. What was I looking at? Power of the symphony. Well, anyway, I'm out of here. Actually, I could just have him shoot me up there. It's right here. Just shoot me up over here. If I let this go, does it just pull me out of it? Yeah, it does. Man, this would be an amazing log flume. Too bad it's filled with water. Oh. Kinda looks like a steering wheel from all those ships. Clivus what? Capitolinus. Alta Semita. Collegium Phonoscorum. Is it time to steer? It's time to steer. Okay, maybe not. Are they gonna kneel in response to us coming here? Should kneel. Yeah, that's right. Cassiador, dear friend, I knew you would come. Ah, and the uninvited barbarians.
When it comes down to it, you're not the boss of this place. Besides, it was Aussie who brought us here. It counts as an invitation as far as Paimon's concerned.
No, technically, yes. Really, you're the discourteous one here.
Exactly! And we've heard all about it, you know. All the bad stuff you've done.
Silence, you noisome obstreperous insects. I am speaking to Cassiador. Do not interrupt. Tabibito, Paimon, I'll take care of this. Boethius, I have come as promised. Honor your pledge and relinquish the souls of the surface dwellers. They do not deserve to suffer this unforeseen calamity. The grudges between us should stay between us. You call this unforeseen? Have you not looked upon our kindred? They lie trapped in these lightless waters, like walking corpses. Are they not supposed to walk upon sunlit shores? If my brief internment of surface folk souls is a disaster bereft of rhyme and reason, then what would you call the millennia-long suffering of our kind? Listen, and listen well. The judgment of the surface peoples has only just begun. No, the one who imprisoned them was you, and it was you who turned our kin into monsters. We once had a choice, so long as we discarded our old grudges. The Mistress of Waters agreed to accept us into a new nation. But you used them, took advantage of their plan, their trust in you. You turned them into tools of your ambition. That was their choice. They chose the old order, not the honeyed death you wrought. Brought? Or wrought? Brought? I don't even know. And just as they gave unto us the conducting batons of the Sebastos bestowed upon them, so too are we duty-bound to lead them unto the correct path. How dare you, Swagger? You shameless traitor! You who betrayed the Sebastos' trust and led our nation to ruin? Ha! I feel that vile dragon slander in your words. I hear that vile dragon slander in your words. And you would believe a foe of our nation rather than your kin and comrades? I serve no god, no king, only mighty Remuria and our noble ideals, not even Sebastos himself. Remus proved unworthy to reign supreme from the moment he uttered that perverse command. And so, they are no traitors. If anything, it was I who rescued our nation from his error. He colluded with our foes, commanding the vile Drake to flatten our cities. He even attempted to destroy the Grand Symphony, which would have consigned us to live under Fortuna's yoke once more. How could I have stood aside and done nothing in the face of his madness? And so you betrayed him. You shot the Initium Iani, and in the end, Phobos' power went out of control, and the royal palace sank into the depths. Will you not open your eyes to see the truth? Eyes to the truth? It was Remus who betrayed us. Betrayed Phobos. That was the true prelude to tragedy. I have already spent thousands of years struggling to recreate the symphony of the past, weaving the broken melodies together in the deep waters just to recreate what you hear now. No, in your hands it has become harsh, and the discordant voices of agony and hate announce your violence. Ha! And who decides what is harmonious or not? Is it not absolute power? Remus bent the knee to the savacious and odious dragons precisely because he failed to comprehend this. But it matters not. This inverted world shall soon be righted, and I shall become the new Sebastos. Inverted world, huh? That is impossible, Boethius. You are but a mortal human. Humans can never become gods. But Cassiodor, you forget, was Remus's ideal not for all humans to become gods, to seize their own destinies? Do you not remember? Did the rites we researched and recorded in the Golden Castellum not chart a course to that very destination? But we did not then know what lay beyond. Had we known, those thousands of years ago, Times have changed. Things are different now, Cassiodor. Join us. My preparations are complete. Only together can we accomplish this deed. I have rid my soul of all impurities, obtaining a true will. The stairway to heaven is but a single step away. Isn't that a skirmish line? I've rid my soul of all impurities. I merely need to gather all wills that have been scattered throughout the waters. Yes, even yours, which Remus personally severed. Two minds shall merge into one, and thus shall Remuria be whole once more clad in immortal form, infused with refined steel and stone. We shall take on flesh once more, and a new Sebastos shall be born. But not only that, I shall also gain that which even Remus could not attain, the power to change the very essence of this world. I will turn back the wheel of fate, usher in the old world's return, and bring justice to the land. The surface dwellers shall submit to our will, as they must. It shall be as the hymn says, and when they use their will to command, the rest shall bow down and listen. You know I will not acknowledge you. You have defiled his ideals. I will uphold my own justice. It matters not. You will understand once you enter Phobos' melody. Then you shall join me. Are we in the melody? This is Domus Aurea. Have I entered Remus's memory again? No, the atmosphere. It's different from before. You're in Phobos. Welcome to my palace, Outlander. My symphony. Boethius? Do not be startled. Have we not met aforetime, and more than once? Whether through my phantom in the real world, or in the memory palaces Remus left behind. He knows about that too. But this is no phantasm of Remus's memory. This is my symphony, my golden stage. I knew it. Wails of sorrow ring off every wall. Is that so, Outlander? I know not from whence you came. It seems you are not a human birth from the primordial waters, nor are you any surface being at all. I cannot see the color of your soul, nor can I touch it. Nonetheless, this is not your war. My vengeance against the surface dwellers is none of your concern. I know not why you hinder our work. For Monsieur O's, to save the people of Petrichor, for the justice in this world. Yeah, for justice. Justice? You can't actually be serious, can you? You may possess power that even I cannot perceive, but you would be naive, Outlander, to think that brute force alone will defeat me. I have long become one with the symphony that fills these deep seas. Even if you should destroy my physical form, so long as the agonized waters flow, and so long as the memories of vengeance do not fade, my will shall not perish, and I shall remain a nightmare that haunts this world. Unless you choose as Cassiodor, as that stray cat did, exiling oneself to become the jailer of the old world. But I do not believe that one so distinguished as you would do so. Forsake that superfluous sympathy of yours. Should the guilty not be punished? Is that not justice? Guilty, you say? They are innocent. No Fontanian is innocent. They are the spawn of our barbarian foes. Their ancestors seized from us the realms that should have been ours by right, and they must pay the price for that original sin. Oh boy. Have you anything else to say, Outlander? For Monsieur O's, to save the people of Petrichor. Those people, they are neither your kin nor your subjects. On the contrary, so far are you above them that they may as well be ants. Perhaps not even that. The weak should submit to the strong. Is that not the law that this world should follow? And yet you say you will protect them? Is this your boundless mercy? Or simply folly? Have you anything else to say, Outlander? For Monsieur O's. Ah, but can your short friendship surpass the span of our kinship? Cassiodor and I, we were new humans, golems, crafted by Remus's own hand, and we are the final survivors. Compared with our other kin, his soul is like insoluble ichor. Other than myself, only he has true will, and only when we are combined can we become a complete self. So too are our wills one. The opera's final act shall see him return to us. This is his fate. Since you insist on sabotaging my plans, I'm afraid I will have to ask you to stay in my palace for a while longer. I cannot detain you for long, of course, but it should be long enough. Let us meet again when I become a god and sit upon the Sebastos' throne. Before that, I'll let my little ensemble occupy you for a time. You call this ensemble a shit?
Tobito.
You know, I wish to aid you. Oh, okay. Oh, it's actually just me. Can I actually run away? Oh no, I can't. No? Tobito, I've found you at last. And you are Cassiodor, Monsieur Oz. Well, you might have seen me in the Sebastos' memories, but I believe this is our first meeting in this manner. Time is short. Maintaining this form in Boethius' symphonic palace is no easy task. Let us keep this brief. Where are we exactly? This is a space created by Boethius, the manifestation of his soul. It is maintained just as the Sebastos' memories you entered before are, by the grace of the symphony's might. So just now? Yes, he used the music's power to pull us in. I suspect that Domus Aurea is too close to the heart of the Phobos, allowing him to directly influence the present world. If we truly allow him to obtain power that surpasses reality, he might even pull the entire surface world into this space. When that happens, his delusions will replace the real world, and Fontaine will revert to its appearance from thousands of years ago. Ah, so his fantasy will be made reality. Just like what happened to Petrichor. No, I suspect it would be worse still. The landscape will change? Will he really become a god? That depends on your definition. It's not hard to give shape to false fantasies, but he will find transcending fate futile. Were it truly that simple, then those thousands of years ago, we would have already succeeded. All he can do now is drag more innocents into the nightmare of his making, turning them into walking, corpse-like puppets. Then we must stop him. That we do, but that cannot be done here. You must return to the real world. In that, I shall aid you. And what about you? Not to worry. He has no plans for me at the moment. As for me, I've just thought of a way to which we can destroy him utterly. Don't tell me it's sacrifice. Combine and then destroy. He has prepared a mighty form for himself in the real world, and plans to initiate a ritual within Domus Aurea that will have him take on flesh. We can kill him then. As long as we can get him to lower his guard and gather the symphony scattered throughout the deep waters into that body, we can seize that opportunity to destroy both him and that body. That will put an end to everything. Only you can do this, WBTO. Phobos' melody does not sing of your destiny, and Boethius cannot influence your soul. You are the exception to all that is planned. Perhaps that is why the Sebastos guided you here. Go now. My strength will not hold for long. Let us meet again in the real world, and we may yet bring an end to this long nightmare. No, he still has the amulet here. And the amulet the entire time.
You finally woken up. You finally woke up. Palmer was worried sick. She thought you might have had your soul stolen by that jerk. Just like all the townspeople.
I'm fine, Paimon. Did I pass out?
You better be. After you passed out, Boethius and Monsieur O's disappeared along with that wave of sound, leaving Paimon all alone here. And then this big guy came along. Not that he helped much either.
I fear that was not up to me. I am but a soul that dwells within the Ichor. And though that Remus did give me his final symphony, but to wield its power against Boethius is a different matter.
Anyway, Tomato's woken up and seems okay at least. But where'd Monsieur O's go? Did Boethius...
I saw him. Tell him what happened within Boethius' soul palace.
Huh? So Monsieur O's is in there alone?
He seems to have his own plan, don't worry. It is a bit concerning. Regardless, should he prove correct, when we still have a chance to defeat that shameless devil, then we still have a chance to defeat that shameless devil. But first, you must enter Domus Aurea.
Well then, big guy.
What are you looking at me for?
Didn't you once lead a host of dragons to attack Remuria's capital? Getting us into Domus Aurea should be a piece of cake.
You have many ideas for one so small, little one. Still, this shall not prove as simple as you think. The chief strength of Dragonborn lies in our powerful flesh, embedded into Iker as I am. All that remains to me is but the feeblest of wills. Destroying the Nitium Iani exhausted nigh all my power, and Domus Aurea, defended by the Symphony's power, cannot be compared to gates of mere stone.
Wait, then aren't we fresh out of options? Are we really just gonna watch while that Boethius guy eats Monsieur O's up?
Peace, you rash little thing. I merely said that I was powerless, but it is not so for you. It's gonna give us some Symphony. The power of the Symphony defends the palace. That same strength can be used to break it. But the Symphony that I can wield is...
Yeah, that super powerful Phobos thing is protecting the palace, right? How can we possibly beat it?
If you cannot beat it, then simply borrow what you need from it. Once upon a time, the will of Phobos flowed through golden aqueducts into every corner of Remuria. Though these paths and pipes have been destroyed, if you can connect the section that lies before you once more, the great gates of Domus Aurea shall surely open, just as they once did. That is what is written in the Symphony after all. Sounds like it's worth a shot. Except we don't have any other options. I too made some discoveries while searching for anything Remus might have left behind. It appears that this devil has yet to join some fragments of the symphony to his music, and they are scattered in this part of the sea. Come with me. If we can find them and use their strength, we might yet reverse the flow of time, return the aqueducts to their original form.
Oh, that does sound kind of promising. Let's get a move on then.
Might have to be next time. Man, my voice is done. Oh. Vesalius Rhapsody. Seeing bygone errors. God dang it. Once you're always way, I have to talk so much.
武器を捨てろ。星と深淵。無事今日の星と深淵。
Vibrate Crystal, I might do this like not the next stream, but the stream after the next one. Okay. I'll do some little exploration over in here. Some lightness. Oh, there's the boss down there. Maybe I'll engage with it a little bit. Just a bit of an engagement. Anecdota Septentrionalis. I'll wait forever for it. Check. Damage score.
Seems like sheet music. Looks like there's several chunks missing.
They're probably in here. Oh. Rogerio's notes, too. Alas, we found no noteworthy Remirian treasures, other than blank, but nothing more a dozen ancient bric-a-brac from storehouses. If what the Golden Hunter said was true, then the blank we initially sought was long since sunk to the bottom of the sea, alongside Capitolium. Most of the relics here are from the Golden Troop. Well, maybe it's a symphony. Not. Regardless, we have not the time to retrieve the relics now. Our current priority is to seal this place. I'll mark the location of the relics on the map. Perhaps someday. I saw that. Come back out here. You made it too fast. Staying straight. There you are. It's probably within these chests. Probably. Now let's try whacking this thing and see what happens. We've got number 3. Oh. I'm gonna have to leave it here. I'll be back. Or maybe I should just ignore these. Another chest. Yeah, these probably contain the relics. They're flipping books around, are they? No. Dang it. Too fast for you. See what's down here. I see. I'm gonna prove force that pretty easily. Chest open. Sorry, but you have to die. Okay, that's all that's here. These thing down there. Oh, I thought I touched the chest. Hamas notes 1. So much reading. The matter of paramount importance is to be able to properly distinguish the different categories of music, so as not to misunderstandings caused by confusion regarding the meaning of words. There are 3 categories of music in this world. 1, the musica mundana, another, the musica humana, and the third is the musica instrumentalis. The musica mundana is the music of origin, is the beginning and end of all music. From it does all spring, and to it shall all return. False and true celestial signs, namely the inner and outer, lower and upper astrological signs. Urgetia will provide a detailed explanation of this section. The turning of the seasons and passing of time. Defined elements, everything in the universe operations according to the order of this music. Here, special attention should be paid to the connection between the musica mundana and fortuna. The latter includes the former, while the former does not equate to the latter. Any music with specifications similar to fortuna can be called musica mundana, for it itself would be equal to an entire world. Just as Cassiodor told you before, the fortuna we speak of here, and the Sebastoses, have no blank. The latter is named for the former, while the former is the rules that governs all things and the fate of which slaves speak. Musica humana is the music of the world of mortals. The music of mortals and gods are no different from one another, and both can be classified in this category, for their essence is that of the harmony produced by the musica mundana, striking the quality of the soul. Imagine a harp, where every physical entity in the world corresponds to a single one of its fine strings. Magnificent music comes not from a single string, but the resonance of all strings. This is the music we call the music mundana. As your fingers glide across the ends of the strings, the middle section will vibrate along with it, creating a sound most pleasing. However, you did not touch the middle of the strings at all. And the reason it sounds is simply because it's attached to the harp. What I must emphasize to you is that just as the string metaphor, the music of mortals and gods can both be played, just like you can choose to play the middle of the strings and not the ends. And it is for this reason that the music humana can replace the musica mundana. We'll discuss that in detail later. The musica instrumentalis is the most fundamental music, and there is no need to elaborate on it. Even slaves can understand. Next, I must elaborate for you the nature of phobos, and why the musicless cannot be regardless as humans equal to us, based on morality and rationality. I'm not sure it's regardless, I think it's regarded. Cannot be regarded as humans equal to us, based on morality and rationality. If they don't like music, then they're not human. My god. Such an absolutionist. That's fine. I've been over here before. Is there any floating books around? Got any floating books? No. Probably not. I'll leave this be for now. What's up here? Need more floating books. Uh-oh. Hey, golden spring crystal, nice. Radiant spin crystal. And this on top of the stage, very nice. But why do I want to be up here? I have no idea. No Siberia. Oh, there's a chest here. Hello. Oh, he's not here anymore. God damn it. Monsieur O's. Yeah. So I think I'm just missing one. Maybe? Need one more floating book. Whew, almost grabbed that chest. No, don't want to grab it. You goddamn book. There we go. We got the book. Of course, I won't be swimming around here. It's already gone to its stone body. Oh, I could use this. Iron chunks. I wonder if Monsieur O's had anything to say about this guy. Well, it's a bit too late. Statue of marble and brass. The Legatus of Legion and Thanator. Oh, that was tracking. What's this? Beware of Remurians.
動くなよっはっなんかごめんな武器を捨てろコードさばきを受けてこいモラをいただきますわブルックリスト入りですのせっよっ
I like the music so far. Theater fire drill.
やっしゅ動くなやっやっはっ武器を捨てろ投降しろやっ腕の見るところですの倍水チューブはっやっ
Not good to fight against my overload party now, is it?
最後の警告だ
Son of a bitch.
これは必要な武力だ武器を捨てろやっはっやっ
Goodbye. Yeah. He's gonna get farmed by my overload party so easily. Fragment of a golden melody. Well, it goes to say that this is based off civilization of Romans, the Roman Empire. Petrichor, 68%. I did get that last book, didn't I? Let's go up. Should be here. Oh, this motherfucker. You know what? He can stay there. He's not gonna follow me here, is he? Submit. Loved by books. Seems like I got all the books. I'll grab all these stuff out. Wait, what? More? Huh. But why? Why do I want to fight you? The fuck? Oh, you know what? I'll fight you. They seem to have healing with each other.
法の裁きを受けてこい。最後の警告だ。魔法だな。天才、出番だ。じゃ。
Unfortunately, it's not lined up correctly, but whatever.
投降しろ。よっ。モラをいただきますわ。やってくれましたわね。
It's like
武器を捨てろ。
bastards. Rune golems spinning around and around.
排水中。や。や。動くな。モラをいただきますわ。法の裁きを受けてこい。最後の警告だ。いや。よっ。動くな。ファイチン。これは必要な武力だ。武器を捨てろ。動くな。
Someone's notes. Through these methods, the quality can be pierced, endowed with the form of its substance. Similar to Remus's ancient authority, stripped away, blank, probably souls, placed within golems, blank, whatever. This way it is possible to recreate once more the perfect harmonious symphony that belonged only to humanity, that played before their utter downfall. No more gods, only man can rule over man. Doesn't sound good at all. Substance and property are not important. Quality is what determines the essence of things. The object that plays the music. It could be the strings of a harp, a sword, or even blank. As long as it is an object bestowed with meaning. Anything. This sword forged from the bones of blank, to honor the memory of the noble Eugetia. Had Phobos' collapse not caused her music to sink into the sea of pandemonium, we could have together. For a moment of madness, he betrayed us all. The false god's will was like a weed floating upon the water, unable to rival that of humans. But that matters not now. In the end, humans alone shall be saved. If only one last brutally erased and cannot be read. I think there's Boethius' notes. It says the false god is probably Remus, King Remus. Forged from the bones of blank. Could it be Scylla? Quest reward, Midlander Claymore Billet. Oh, it's a billet. Where do you find those in materials? Yeah. Midlander Sword Billet, Claymore Billet. Four-star Claymores. I wish it was a quest item. Or even like a weapon they can actually use. I'm probably not, because it'll be way too big and too strong and too powerful and stuff like that. Yeah. I'll finish this off when I grab what's inside the chests. Anyway, that has to be it. I'll see you guys next time, I guess. And we can continue this. It's just that, yeah. Just to give my voice a little bit of a break, I have to stop it there. But that's all good. This quest's been great. Found it very nice. The little mini games that were played, and still just blasting through everything. Follow this golden bay forward. Golden bee forward. I'll lead you towards the thing. Build the golden aqueducts. We can use the power of the scattered symphony. We can reconstruct the aqueducts as they once were. Tell me about the scattered symphonies. I'm sure you have encountered the music recorded in the form of paintings, yes? In the past, Remes's musicians would cover every rock and stone wall with their melodies. But these days, only these golden bees shall heed the summons of the symphony. How the symphony remains at this place, I can feel it. Send that Mondstadt. Ah, and I still haven't done the TCG. Dang. But hey, that means there's plenty for this patch. I'll catch you guys in the next one, I guess. Payback. Dang it. Achievements. Visham Corp Scylla. Securing that Scylla summons to reach your target point for the first time. I ask of thee, art thou mankind? Loved by books. Contramundum. Omnis viae remam ducant. Beware of Remurians. I wonder what Nuvalet thinks of Scylla. Destroy the Legata's golem shield before it can lift its blade and unleash its raging, fiery shockwave. Blooming abode. Stop gather time. Oh. I guess I'm almost finished. Just gotta keep gathering, I guess. Cine fine. Line up the most of the following areas. Alright. Easy enough, I guess. Let's check the mail. A Diluc's birthday. Nice. Fragrance. Thanks to you, our combination of fine wine and alchemical fragrance has met with an enthusiastic response indeed, with many clients and customers passing through their personal compliments to me. Though as I see it, the one who they should really be praising is you. According to etiquette, I should have invited you over to the winery for dinner and thanked you in person by now. But choosing the right gift took longer than I anticipated. After giving the matter much thought, I decided that it would be most fitting to prepare one myself. This fragrance is one I created under Adeline's guidance, and it's one of my personal favorites. I hope you'll like it too. They give me perfume? I mean, as a man, it gave me cologne, yeah? Cologne. Can I actually load these? Savoring the breeze. I wonder what this is. Let me see. Go to event. There it is, savoring the breeze. Alright. Let's start the game, I guess. Open for business. Arouette. Ah, you're back. It just so happens that I recently received a new batch of drink ingredients. I was originally planning on collecting some feedback about different customers' tastes, but I just don't have a moment to spare. You wouldn't be willing to lend me a hand again, would you? Unfortunately, we've been a bit busy recently too, and even if we had the time. Look at me, so busy I forgot to mention that you'd also be richly compensated for testing my new products. And this time you can use any of my ingredients and have as many free drinks as you want, all on me. So please, think about it.
Actually, turns out we're not busy at all. Besides, we're well-seasoned chefs, so just leave it all to us.
Paimon so manipulated so easily. Paimon.
Hey, after this much time traveling around Fontaine, we still haven't had the chance to take a proper break. You don't see this as an opportunity to slow down the pace a bit? But why don't we see this as an opportunity to slow down the pace a bit?
No, he gave us some. Well, maybe it's the meat. Maybe it's his signature. But he also gave us a small lampgrass. Well, I'm not sure why, but you know. All right. Boss, is there anything else we need to prepare? Thank you both so much. I have a food trailer over here with all the drink ingredients ready. Feel free to take it around Fontaine to find out everyone's different preferences. I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Traveler? Can we go? Let's get going then.
She never says traveler. Open for business. Oh, it's a Melusine. The coolness of... that's probably mint, is great, and I also want that rich and smooth texture, paired with a classic slightly bitter drink. Check the customer's request. Is that water? If you accidentally add the wrong ingredients, you can always click here and start over. Drink consists of a base and an adjunct in the following flavor. Don't add too much or too little, alright? Base to add to the cup. What's this, coffee? What's that, chocolate? Flavoring to add to the cup. Mint. I do like mint chocolate. Click to choose an adjunct to add to the cup. Milk. I'm making a mint chocolate smoothie. What the hell? Give the drink to the customer by drawing it to them. If it satisfies their requirements, inspirations will be deducted. Low. That's a drink made successfully. Keep trying. Something. Not enough inspiration left. Good complete missions. Obtain more. Obtain. Bam. Bam. Join the Genshin Impact Discord server? Why? Don't mind if I don't. Start with some water, then add some red liquid embellishment. And I'd also like some fruit flesh. Fruit flesh? Please. Flesh? Yeah, I mean, he could be giving us meat. But I'm pretty sure Lumine will also want meat, if you know what I mean. Alright, water. And you want red liquid, tomato. I guess it's tomato juice. Or tomato and orange juice or whatever. It looks good. There you go. Oh, she liked it. Refreshing syrup is a must, and I'm hoping for a double the bubbly feeling accompanied by a crispy, sweet, fresh fruit flesh. I see. I can't really add that straight in, can I? Actually, I can. Drink from this area has been added. Click restart if you need to replace. Double the bubbly feeling. Oh, is this bubbly feeling? This carbonation. Oh, I see. Does the order matter? Maybe. Here you go. Guess you liked it. Nouvellette. Water is quite classic. If it can be paired with a tasteless base and refreshing and elegant flavoring, that will present the features of water most faithfully. If it can be paired with a tasteless base, I think it's just carbonation, so it's tasteless. Refreshing? Sure. Menu. Ah, fret not, frostbite. A single sip of this was enough to know that I'd picked the right place to spend my evening. A Melagine who works at the Maison Gardiennage. Joy of flight. The sourness of tomato juice combined with a fruity sweetness. It isn't often that you get the chance to taste something like this, a certain newspaper photographer. Slurpy slurp. Ah, this drink slurp is dangerously delicious slurp. It's so refreshing that you slurp, forgetting that you're getting sunburnt. A certain Fontaine Research Institute researcher. Alright, mix. Let's see if it comes out alright. Oh my god. Especially for him. I guess it's the water. It has to have milk in it, but it also needs to be fizzy and packed with fruity flavor. What did Nouvellette say about his? Quelling of the tides. The familiar pure water from Fontaine, paired to evoke a fresh feeling. Quite a successful attempt. Tasting the essence of nature always brings a brief relaxation. Nouvellette. It has to have milk in it. Also needs to be fizzy and a fruity flavor. What the hell is this? This milk tea? Milk tea's not fizzy. At least not normal ones. Coffee is good when it comes to inspiration. On top of that, I like some sweet and sour fruit flesh accompanied by the refreshing orange flavored drink. Is this orange? Guess it might be Fanta. Coffee, Fanta, and fruit. There you go. This is kind of like a Star Rail event, except that, you know, it's a bit different. Slime condensate looks intriguing. Let's give it a try, then add some rich and aromatic Fontanian signature drink and the sweet sour vegetable juice. Alright, blank. Rich and aromatic Fontanian signature drink and the sweet sour vegetable juice. I think it's that. This is signature, of course. Oh, would you look at that? It looks kind of nice. Ugh. Coffee and that's some vegetable juice with the sauce we're paying. Red vegetable juice, okay. Come on, the other one wasn't that bad. Oh. Get out of here. I'd rather like a special drink that starts with the most special slime condensate. Also needs some refreshing base flavor along with the fragrant vegetable juice. Well, whenever they say fragrant vegetable juice, it has to be this. Refreshing base flavor. Well, there you go. Alakino. I'll have a most classic rich brown drink, paired with a subtly sweet drink, and a bit of flavoring with sugar cubes. That will do. Alright. Classic rich brown, subtle sweet drink with a bit of flavoring. Bit of milk. That only makes sense. I mean, she could... I'm not gonna say anything. Hey, it's coffee. Yeah, she loves it. Not enough inspiration left to complete missions. I'll obtain more. Okay. Let's see the menu. Did she not like it? Oh, she didn't like it. Alright. It presents the ultimate classic coffee recipe. And there's no doubt a reason why classics are classics. Alakino. Berry punch fizz is bubbling away like an animo spirit. This milk's so smooth that it's full of fruity flavor too. Little girl. Two musketeers. It's as if I've rediscovered my creative inspiration. Every bubble is a reminder that hope and new possibilities lie behind every challenge. Certain Fontainefield producer. Healthy and nutritious. This beverage is full of thrills and surprises my box of marbles. Libin. Sumer inspiration. Is this a local specialty from a city far, far away? It has such a unique taste. Let me take another sip. Traveling Melusine. That's all I can do. At least for now. 10 out of 37? Oh my god. Well, this event will be going on for a bit. Oh, it only goes up to 24 though. Why'd it go up to 37? Oh, that's 24. Oh, this 37, like discovering the different types of drinks, I guess? Was I got double the burst. I guess if you want to just keep trying different combinations. Anyway, that has to be it. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peach, I guess.